Look at the horizon. Feels like a finish line, right? We are constantly told that if we don't hit specific milestone by a certain age, we will have failed. We are bombarded with highlight reels, instant coffee, instant fame, instant success. But what happens when your life doesn't look like that? It feels like you are drowning, stuck, or just late. But remember the secret: nature never rushes and it never asks for permissions to grow. When life feels like it's ganging up on you, take a breath. You came to this world with absolutely nothing: no money, no status, not even a shirt on your back, and you won't be taking any of them with you when you leave. Don't let things like failed exams or lost jobs break your spirit. We often act like the universe is working against us, but the truth is, we just take ourselves too seriously. The problem isn't what's happening out there, it's how you are handling it in your own head. Once you stop overthinking and start mastering your emotions, you stop just surviving and finally start living. You call this struggle a punishment. You ask, why me? Why the dead end job? Why the empty account? Why the rejection letters? But listen, the universe is not giving you more than you can handle. It is preparing you. If it feels heavy right now, it is because you are being built for something bigger. I have lived a dozen lives: construction, retail, teaching. I spent years doing the groundwork while everyone else seems to be flying. But in every job, I had a weapon, a plan, written down on paper. While my body was exhausted, my mind was on a mission. I was not just working, I was evolving. Without the heat of the construction site or the humility of those services jobs, that inner strength simply would not exist today. But look, think about the person you are going to be in 20 years. That version of you is looking back at you right now. And honestly, they aren't thanking you for the easy days, but for the days you stayed in the boat when it was leaking and you wanted to quit. Every time you refuse to give up in the middle of a storm, you are building a better life for your future self. Somewhere out there, a stranger, a friend, or maybe even your own child is waiting for you to get back up. They are waiting for your comeback so they can finally start believing in their own. Even studies on resilience show when you stop seeing your crisis as a threat and start seeing it as a challenge, your brain actually changes. People who embrace this struggle have lower level of cortisol over the long run. Your body is literally learning how to stay calm even when everything else is hitting the fan. You aren't just toughing it off. You are training your biology to be the calmest person in the room. Have you ever heard of a Chinese bamboo? It is wild. For the rest 4 years you see absolutely nothing. No sprouts. It looks like you are just watering dirt, but underground, that bamboo is building up a massive root system, spreading out 20 to 30 square meters, soaking up every nutrient and preparing for an explosion. Then in the fifth year, that bamboo is rising up 30 meters wide in just 6 weeks. So if you feel like you are working hard and nothing is happening, remember the bamboo. You aren't stuck. You are just building the roots strong enough to handle the growth that's coming up. So don't stop watering. Success doesn't have an expiration date. Ray Kroc didn't start McDonald's until he was 52. Samuel Jackson got his break until he was 43. So you aren't behind. You have just been busy building a root system deep enough to support the weight of the success you are about to have. Think of your hardest years as a deposit, not a loss. When you go through hell, you don't walk away empty-handed. You have earned a currency most people are too scared to touch: wisdom. So your struggle is your gift. Now go and open it.